Good morning. It is February 12th, 5:43 in the morning. It is a Saturday. Funny thing is, I thought yesterday morning was a Saturday. I think I had spent a little bit too much time relaxing on Thursday. After my big day, I think I made that video about Wednesday, which I made that long video, and I just was kind of burnt out. So anyway, I relaxed on Thursday. So yesterday I woke up and I thought, man, yesterday must have been a Friday and I didn't really make this video. That's why I didn't know. And so anyway, I woke up yesterday morning and I'm like, today's Saturday. Turns out I go to the group and another brother's conducting and I'm like, wait, what? And it comes to find out, I figured out yesterday was Friday. Today is the correct day. Today is Saturday. How's everybody's week going? My week's going okay. Not the greatest. Kind of just always looking back on this week, and I think I've missed 3 days this week, which is, by my standards, unacceptable. But we're still out here. We're still doing it. Still getting some energy in the morning, getting our exercise, making these videos, keeping myself accountable as much as possible. Yesterday I went to go meet up with a friend, and through our conversation it comes up that he's got this new business idea. He's thinking about doing hand embroidered souvenirs for witnesses, and he found a place that would do hand stitching. So he showed me this face mask with the logo jw.org embroidered on it, hand stitched onto it. And I was like, oh wow, that looks really cool. And it did. It just had the white letters of the logo. It didn't have the blue box around it. And it was on a black face mask that was about 2-ply, so it felt pretty good quality. Felt like good quality materials. So he's really excited, and he's basically saying he's not in it for the money, but he'd like to just kind of get that off the ground and sell them, so he can get it done for like $3 here. And he saw some other places selling it for like $10, so pretty good profits, 60% profits, not including shipping and those other fees, which would be another expense. So maybe 50% of that would be profit. He made it for $3, shipped it for $2 more, then maybe $5. So anyway, he's going through his business strategy. He's really like, I'm not really in it for the money. I just kind of want to try it just to see how it goes. And he primarily says he'd like to sell to some friends that come to Vietnam, and as they want to take things home, like he has one of those things. Like, it's a mask. Hey, you like masks? And like you wear it, and it's got the logo right over here, right on the side. Not super conspicuous, like right in the middle of your mouth. But yeah, not too small, not too big. And look nice. And he just like, I like to have, his thing is, he likes to have gifts, like whenever he goes somewhere, he's not the type that likes to buy really like souveniry kind of stuff, but something that's functional. Anything that's functional, he'll like to buy at other places when he goes and visits there. So that's his thing. And so he likes to have gifts on hand. So that's why he's kind of really getting into this. And I told him, like myself as well, I really have, I can really see his passion. That's why his passion for it. And I tell him I've got this addictive personality as well. Sometimes when I get started on something, like I don't want to stop until I finish it, or see it through, or see the end result. Or and he's like, yeah, he's really feeling like that too. So yeah, we had a good time. We haven't caught up in person in a long time, a few years now. We've played games online with each other, Catan a couple times. During pandemic, we played a lot, in fact, because we had nothing to do, just stuck at home. Yeah, but it was really good catching up with him. We talked about everything under the sun that we could think about. Money, what's his view on money, and I talked a little bit about that book, Die with Zero, with him, and he said he's all about that. Yeah, he's not afraid of spending money and making memories, you know. So yeah, we have a really, really good time. And it's at this nice little cafe that I'll put a link to the picture. You can click it down below in the description. But it's a link to a picture of this place that we went to called Konyaman, like our warehouse, our storehouse, our warehouse, something like that. But it's really out of place. If you look at the neighborhood, it looks like your typical like Vietnamese alley neighborhood. But when you see like this place, it's like, whoa, where does it come from? It's a nice, really nice cafe. Not the most comfortable seats as far as like really soft cushiony, but it had like those old wooden style chairs that like really hugged your butt, you know, so they're wide and they have indentations. So we sat there for a pretty long time, but I didn't feel like, oh, these chairs are terrible. I actually enjoyed sitting on the little bit more firm chair like that. So we're saying goodbye, and you know, we'll catch up again some other time. And then he says, hey, I have a gift for you two. And he pulls out of his bag like this pair of socks. He says, socks are for you. And he says, I got this notebook for who? And I just stand there, I'm like, dang, that's so cool. That's so cool that he's got gifts on hand. And that really hit me. I said to him, hey bro, I'm having one of those moments right now. Like, we spent all this time talking about how that is your thing and you like to have gifts, and like, but I never thought I'd be the recipient of it, because you know, we're cool like that. We're really, really cool. But out he pulls these two gifts, and I look at the gifts and I'm like, man, one of the pair of socks like is not cheap. I've got a haircut at that place before, and I remember telling myself like I would never go get a haircut at this place again because it was so expensive. And the time that we did go, we got it for 50% off. So here I am holding these socks in my hand. I'm looking at them. They're striped, they're blue, and a little bit turquoise. And it's one of those socks that like you let your cuff ride up a little bit higher because you kind of want people to see your socks. It's a fashion statement socks. And then here I'm looking at this notebook. It's a brown Cambodian covered style notebook with blank pages, not lined at all. And he says that's for the wife. So I was just really moved, and I said thank you so much, man. That really made a huge impression on me, and I really appreciate having that conversation and now being the recipient of a gift. So fast forward later that evening, we're at I'm feeling inspired and just happy, and I see people as I'm driving home. I see people around on the streets, and they're kind of just like eating and enjoying themselves. And the weather's nice and cool. Thank you. And the weather's nice and cool, so I call up the wife. I said, hey, you want to go out to eat tonight? She's like, hey. She's really happy about that. It's really spontaneous. Not my style. It really is. You know, maybe it's because I'm out and about and I'm already driving. I'm already dirty, so I don't mind getting more dirty. But it's pretty cool, and I guess I'm feeling happy. So I say, hey, let's go out to eat. So she says, okay, she's gonna get ready. I call up the other buddies of ours, and they message into the group, and then within an hour we're at this restaurant down in one of the shopping malls near us. And so I get there first, and I'm still kind of high on what my friend just did to me. And so I see a little store, and I walk into it, and I'm like, I want to buy somebody a gift. So yeah, I buy a small little mirror, a little turtle, a flip-up mirror that you can keep in your purse, and it has little sparklies and stars that move when you tilt it. Right, it'll fall and rise because it's kind of in a liquid. It looks like it's in oil, so it moves pretty slow as you tilt it. But it's just a pop-up. What's it called? The vanity mirror, small little tiny mirror. So I get one of those, and I get some functional hooks for my friend. And then so they show up, and I'm like, hey, I got a gift for you guys. And they're like, wow. So, you know, in Vietnamese they have a phrase. It says "Của ít làm nhiều," "Của ít làm nhiều," which basically means like it's not much, but it comes from the heart. It's not much, but it comes from the heart. And yeah, I just felt like, man, I'm so happy that my friend gave me a gift. I kind of want to pay it forward. And I said, I kind of want to have gifts on hand for people like when they show up. And I know a few people around me that have that personality, that they have small little trinkets and gifts and stuff that, like, ultimately, you probably don't really need them. You don't, you know. Um, I've got tons of socks in my drawer, and notebooks are plentiful, but every time you use those socks or every time you write in a notebook, you think about the person that gave you that thing, you know? So, yeah, I thought that was very, a nice paradigm shift in my head, I guess. So maybe moving on forward, maybe having small gifts for people around me. Whenever you meet up with somebody, if you're walking out the door, have like gift bags or just gift things ready on the ready to say, hey, I want to give you this. I got something for you. Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys very much. Thank you guys very much. Whoever were out last night eating with us, had a good time, and I ate a lot. So this morning I'm kind of reeling, still kind of feeling that meal. It was way after 7 p.m. that I ate, so that goes against my marks for yesterday's habit tracker. But yeah, my weight my weight is slowly going up again. No, not slowly, it's going up. So I don't know. I'm excited to go hit the gym again, so we'll see how that goes. Love you guys. Thank you guys very much for checking up, saying hello, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Take care.